Everybody knows Cupid don't mean no good. Turn your life to chaos if he could. Don't let Cupid underneath your hood. But when you fall, as everybody must, if you don't want to let your whole damn life go bust, well, you gotta have some rules that you can trust. So buckle up, folks, let's review the rules. First time round, we're gonna go old school. Talking about grandma's generation, and the name of the game is procreation. There's two sets of rules for that old time game, cause his and hers are not the same. Reputation's what I mean. She's a saint or whore, not much between. She gets the fuss and he gets the fudge, cause boys will be boys. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, the rules. She gotta make damn sure she's truly wed before she even thinks about going to bed. When it's finally time to have some fun, it's him on her and one-on-one. With more goes to fret about what you're there about, who does what and what fits where. But there's just one way to dance that dance, so you roll the dice and you take your chance. If she gets knocked up, as some will do, well, a girl wears pink and a boy wears blue. The rules. You may think those rules are out of date. All I gotta say depends which state. Well, hang on tight for one more round. You better watch these new rules round. As long as you don't pay the wage, as long as she's not underage. Say it loud and say it proud. Love is love and love's allowed. We're gonna ditch that Disney protocol, cause one size never did fit all the rules. Well, I'm not you, and you're not me. You can't say what I must be. But you can't beg, and we don't blush. There's no more rudder, no hush-hush. Speak some vows if it tickles your pickle, but the world won't end if some stay fickle. But don't get fresh, but it don't get rude, or your frat boy ass might get me too. You can jump that crap where the sun don't glow, cause stop means stop and no means no. The rules. I hate your rules, I know you hate mine. Well, just wait 50 years and you may find brand new rules be coming down the line. The rules are rules, whichever rules you make. Well, it's been that way since you first met the snake. Everybody knows that everybody wants to break the rules.
Now, which one of these says, hi there, I'm Annalise, and I'm available? Seriously? The shoes are the only thing I have a choice about. I mean, look at this! This dress almost guarantees that I'm not going to get any action. It doesn't show off any of my best parts. You know the drill. The bridesmaids are supposed to wear ugly dresses so that the bride looks good in comparison. It's tradition. Sandy doesn't have to look good. She's not trying to hook up with anyone. romantic, and they're usually drunk. And thus they're too embarrassed the next day to make a fuss about who wants whom. It's like the perfect storm. Can you appreciate that Sandy's wedding day is a celebration for her? She's found her soulmate. Soulmate? Michelle, she's not already what? 6 months? Sometimes you just know when you've found the right person. Right. Oh, but there's a story there. You are so suspicious. Why can't you just appreciate that sometimes you can find someone that you want to commit to? Commit? You mean stand up in front of everyone and make promises everyone knows they're going to break? No. I mean have faith in each other. Exchange rings that symbolize their unity. Rings that coincidentally represent being shackled for the next 50 plus years. Marriage is about making a public promise to explore the depths of love that's possible with lifelong devotion. Oh yes, a celebration of two people shutting down their natural desires and cutting them off from any number of potential life adventures. Annalise, you're not just suspicious. You are cynical. I'm not cynical. I love weddings. They provide the single best opportunity for hookups that I know about. That's why I never bring a date. This again. Yes, this again. Why don't you go to a lovely dinner and bring a peanut butter and jelly sandwich to be your first instead? No, the sandwich. I get the analogy. Okay, we've had this discussion before. I know. And every time I hope you'll see the light. Life is short. Seize the day. You have to have principles that are greater than just desire. I don't know why, but you can rely on desire. You can't rely on anything else. You can rely on me. Sure, of course. You are my closest friend, but you're such a stick in the mud rule follower. I just want to find someone and have it be for keeps. We're way too picky. This is why you never go on dates. I'm just waiting for the right person. Well, you're not going to find them if you don't go out there and try. Trysts with randos isn't really my style. How do you know? Don't knock it till you try it. I've done a lot of experimentation, and I know exactly what motivates me. Some say I'm capricious, they don't know the half. To show just how capricious, you need a wider graph. But I'm unfazed by critical reaction. Some find my needs excessive, they class me with the freaks. If they think I'm obsessive, then we blame their geeks. It's just my deal this way, I feel attraction. When I finish storing those letters out with you, I hope to keep exploring to see before I'm through. I'm drawn to every taste and type and faction. Sometimes I'm feeling retro, and when I'm in the mood, I'm not averse to hetero. It's just like comfort food. So many choices and so much attraction. You don't have to believe like a Buddhist massacre. I'm not predatory. There's a need to swerve. There's things I can go for and crimes that I abhor. But if I think you're kosher, you devour the Lord. Some say I'm too jealous. Sex is on my brain. I say they're just jealous. That may help explain just why their lives are void of satisfaction. So you're saying that the rest of us are just missing out, we're not chasing anything that moves. Did I say that? I don't think I said that. You might as well. Aren't you just letting yourself be used? Aha, please don't misconstrue me. Let's make one thing clear. I'm not saying just do me. I'm here. If you think my fierce libido is hounding you a pass, I also know what you know. Don't make me kick your ass. If you have consensus, out to let our passions rage. We'll have the chat and clear the deck for action. Why talk on and on till there's nothing left to say? Let's get horizontal and make each other's day. We're on our way to blissful stupefaction, because that's the point of mutual attraction. Hey, I think these will work. But I just want to tell you, who knows who we'll meet today on the show. Just watch me. I'm going to seduce like no one has seduced before. Young, old, short, tall, male, female, even vegetarians. No one will be safe. And you, my friend, as always, will be my big woman, my aide-de-camp, my greatest cheerleader and supporter. You know, I do support you. You do. Ever since high school, you've been my confidant and best buddy. Robin to my Batman, Lane to my Rory, Donkey to my Shrek. You always put yourself second and help me out. I mean, I understand. It's so irresistible. You could say no to me. I'm going to be legendary. Let's hit the road. I'm the donkey. A donkey. You think you're going to be legendary, do you? Well, not if I have anything to say about it. A donkey! Where is my eyeliner? I know it was here. Why do these things always happen to me? It's right here. Why are you so jumpy? I'm the one getting married. Exactly. You're about to take a huge step. A lifetime commitment. A man of your dreams. A man of my dreams. Oh, you mean Ari? Yes. You remember him? No. The one you're about to pledge eternal fidelity to? For better, for worse, until death do you part. Make it sound so morbid. Morbid? No, it's exciting. You're leaping into the unknown to find connubial bliss. Back to Earth, Heather. There are more important things at stake here. Nothing is more important than love. Coming from someone whose job actually earns them a living. Looking good, I must say.
Thanks.
Seriously, I'm impressed. You look like you could actually be a groom.
Why do I get the feeling that you don't think I'm married material?
Are you? I'm your best friend, and I'll always have your back. But, you've never been the committing type? What have you had? 3 jobs in the past 4 years?
5, but this new one is good. My probationary period ends in just 6 months.
And since college, how long have you lived in one place?
You got a point to make there, Charlie.
No. It's great. You're growing up, settling down, adulting.
And you're starting to sound like my parents. They lectured me with scriptures from 8 different spiritual texts about why it's important to get married.
Well, they were always fans of doing things by the book.
I know. For new age people, they kind of are old school, but hopefully getting married will get them off my back for a while at least.
Let's hope so. It's amazing that all this happened in just 6 months. How are your parents feeling about it? Oh, they're thrilled. They think it's a step towards stability. They don't think my business will get me there. They don't like Sandy's garden yarn, but you're an entrepreneur. They like it a lot more if I were actually earning money, but that won't happen until at least year 3, according to my spreadsheet. Right now, the priority is keeping the doors open and keeping Petunia fed. I do love Petunia the pug. Have you met Artie's parents? Yeah, just once. They're pretty out there with their whole "you're in our light shine" vibe. I don't know what they'll think of my folks. You think they're homophobic? Oh, no. I just think they'll look at us and see boring old conventionality. My dad both work retail. What's that going to look like to the people who run that Center for Ancient and Venerable Wisdom? I've never met a guru before. Me either, and already has 2 in the family. I'm sure it'll all be fine. Your dads love you. You love Artie, so Artie's parents will love your dads. It's basic geometry. This is why you were an English major, Heather. Artie's friend Charlie is kind of interesting, though. Do you know if they're single? Hey, it's my wedding on their own time. I'm just saying. I'd like to saddle them up and ride them into the sunset. Yes. So, her dad's working retail. That seems pretty safe.
No. Oh, but get this. They want to be influencers.
Oh, really? Influencers? Well, they should talk to your parents. As weird as they are, I have to say, their social media presence is impressive.
Yeah? If it's about putting up a good front, my parents are champions.
By the way, did you see the caterer they hired? I don't think I've ever seen anybody more tightly wrapped. I feel like if one strawberry falls on the floor, their head is going to explode.
Great. One more thing to add stress.
It's all good. After today, you will be married.
I know. I'll be almost normal. Hey, thanks for not telling anyone about my real name, by the way. You're the only one who knows, besides my parents, and I'd like to keep it that way.
Like I said, I got your back. All right, let's get down to business. The band is here, setting up. I've got the rings. I assume you finally finished your speech for the dinner. Artie, come on. The wedding is an hour away. Get a move on. So, you've got your speech ready? I figure I just wing it, speak from the heart. Sandy, you know that's such a bad idea. You don't want to forget something you need at the moment. Here, write down for people. Like what? Anything. Some funny stories about how you met. There's nothing funny about Bumble. Then write down what you like about him. Like how he knows every episode of Star Trek by heart. That just means he's had a lot of time on his hands lately. That's hardly a plus. Put down whatever you want. Why are you married? There's got to be something. Like how amazing she is, or why you fell in love with her. It can't be that hard. It's not so much his personality.
It's not really her sense of humor.
It's not his looks.
It's not how she's neat or tidy.
It's that he's got a package.
Her assets. There.
The night we met, I wouldn't say we hit it off at first. I did enjoy his company. God knows I've dated worse. He seemed to be housebroken. No red flags I could see. He talked and talked, but kindly listened once or twice. Somewhere in his monologue, he spoke the magic word. He said his job was solid and that he was well insured. Insured. At last my ship comes in. I've changed my mind. He's Mr. Right. I'll spend my life with him. I've been so sick of worry, but now at last I'm cured. I'm going to be supported and I'm going to be insured.
That first night when I met her, I can't say she rang my bell. She didn't have a lot of stairs as far as I could tell. Her looks were nothing special, I'd say 6 or 7 tops. It's all part of the dating life, you show to have some flops. It seemed like too much work to try and get her in the set. So without my little time up, it's some it's some it felt just like a duty call, a task to be endured. Until she brought her work up and I thought, damn, she's insured. I think I got the bucks. Just show me where to sign my name and pick me for the ducks. I won the dating lottery, my future is secure. I'm riding on the gravy train, I'm going to be insured.
Some guys stand out in altar with sweet visions in their heads of all the lovely naughty things they'll do that night in bed. What sets my heart fluttering and makes my breath go faster is knowing I'll be covered in a medical disaster.
Don't get me wrong, romance is cool, and I like sex a lot. I'm sure that once we're married, give all that stuff a shot. But if I arrange my motive, sex would come in maybe third. I wanna be supported, and most of all, I wanna be insured. Yeah, that's what matters most. Without an eye to that policy, if you get sick, you're toast. But I found a way to shake the trends to which we're so inured. So silent now a sucker,
I'll be happy,
pragmatically,
self-righteously,
dismissively,
complacently,
and privately
Okay, I'm relieved. This is better than I thought it would be. No, it's got a roof and everything. Come on, stop worrying, John. It's all good. Our baby bird is finally leaving the nest. Yes, but couldn't they have just gotten it organized a little sooner? This whole thing is so rushed. No rehearsal dinner. We haven't even met the minister. This looks amazing. I'm so hungry. That's for later, Colin. But I want it now. I want a seafood diet, so I eat anything I see. You're on a seafood diet, so when you see food, you eat it. If you're going to tell dad jokes, you've got to up your game. Say what you like. I think I'm pretty funny. Well, guess it's about time to meet Artie's parents. God knows what they'll think of us. I'm sure they're just regular people. Right. Regular people who run the Center for Ancient and Venerable Wisdom. Except we're going to be in-laws with Mother Teresa and the Dalai Lama. No pressure there. Hey, we've got a lot to offer. Colin, you work in a shoe store, and I work at Target. Even gurus need shoes. Oh no. Gandhi didn't wear shoes, did he? You're right. We're screwed. This is going to be a disaster. I'm just saying, they might be used to more high-powered people. We're the beating heart of the American economy. Plus, we're social media influencers with like 4 followers. It's a start. It wasn't built in a day. Actually, it was. Whatever. My hair looks okay though, right? You're always the best looking person in the room to me. But then again, I have whoops.
Namaste, my friends. Namaste. You must be Sandy's parents. On springtime, bursting with new life and possibilities. And this is Cosmos.
Cosmo, like the magazine. Cosmos, like the universe. Only more expensive. Hello, I'm John, and this is Colin. We're pleased to meet you, your immensities.
Blessed by all that is heavenly to meet you. As the Hindu writing, the Ravida says, the wise, having searched deep within their own hearts, have perceived the bond between the real and the unreal. Do you moisturize?
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Occupational hazard. My divine calling is wholehearted love.
Springtime gives light to the body, and I give light to the soul. As the honored scripture of the Baha'i says, we strive to scale the highest summits in the realms of divine nearness, sanctity, and beauty. So what you're saying is, beauty isn't actually slinky. You've read about your retreat center. Sounds like quite a place. It's our humble way of serving the universe. We are also serving the universe as part of the economic system. Yes, money. One of the seductions of the modern world. Well, you gotta have money, right? Are you suggesting that opening an IRA is as important as opening one's spirit to the universal self? Well, if you want your son to be able to inherit anything from you, then yes. As the great sage Mae West once put it, I've been rich. I've been poor. And rich is bad. Colin, what? They've got their deities and I've got mine. Besides, say all you want about spiritual perfection, but without a good fitting pair of shoes, you won't be happy. I'm sorry about him.
Oh, all is good here on earth as it is in heaven. After all, we're here for such a blessed event, our children's wedding.
It gladdens our heart that our beautiful starlight is finally entering into this lifelong commitment. Starlight?
Oh, our son likes to call himself Art, but he'll always be the embodiment of the heavens to us. And he needs to
Stability wouldn't hurt Sandy either. Sure, the yarn barn is fine as far as it goes, but it doesn't actually go that far, so far. We're so happy with their tying knots. In fact, we cannot believe it. Get it? Darn score not.
We couldn't be prouder. In fact, I was starting to worry that they might not get married at all.
Wait, don't you two live on some kind of free love problem?
Why would you think that?
Well, you know, the guru thing, hippie vibe. We had just figured
We
it out.
believe in the sacredness of ancient teachings, which speak to the importance of bringing together in eternal connection the divine masculine and divine feminine. Or the divine masculine and masculine. Fidelity and commitment are at the heart of it all.
In other words, we are very pro-marriage.
Us too. You know, we're not opposed to having a little fun every once in a while. But when it finally got legal, we decided to plunge.
It is a tragedy of our times that so many reject tradition. So much can be learned when we embrace the teachings passed down to us by our ancestors. So much is lost when we no longer know who we are or what our values represent. Someone has to stand up for the preservation of the values and ethics and everything good from the past. Countries come a cropper, the kids are all at sea, with all this gender bending and polyamory.
Hookups, open marriage, and pronouns run amok. They say the times are changing. Well, we say, what the heck? Bad language bringeth bad karma. No, we're just living without a fight. We're making sure our kids will do it right. Ba-da-do, ba-do, 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 ba-da-do, ba-do, ba-do,
Tranquility, convention, no morality. The middle tried and true, straight and narrow.
security, fidelity, time-honored conjugality, the way we used to do. Countless generations, we have to even heal. Why all these variations? Why reinvent the wheel? Authority, stability, classic gender symmetry. We know what's best for you. The straight and narrow. Don't waste your time on new ways. Don't fall for silly fads. The old ways are the true ways. Just trust your mom and dad's normality, conformity, progeny, ASAP. Don't rock the apple cart, straight and narrow. Judicious sensuality, no matter none or
One more step and you're dead. Okay, absolutely not. What I really like about weddings is mystery. What mystery? I thought everything was planned with the wazoo. That's what they say. You just never know what's going to happen. That's the fun of it. It's an adventure.
That's intriguing.
Dial it back, Annalise. How are you? Admiral Obvious? Just getting myself in the zone, that's all. Hi, I'm Heather, Sandy's best person. Best person? It's the 21st century. Well, you look pretty good to me. I'm Annalise, and this is Michelle. I hope you found your room okay. Room? Oh, no, we're not together. We're just friends. Just friends? No way! We are so much more than that. Everest mountain climber and trust each other. Han Solo and Chewbacca. Star-Lord, Rocket, except human, female, and in my case, hot. Well, hopefully coming to a wedding isn't quite the same thing as fighting the Empire, but okay. I think I found my first conquest. Okay, Gwendolyn, what's our strategy?
Annalise, we just got here.
No time like the present. Besides, the guest list could be. I need to get started. And she's got everything she needs all in the right places. Don't you want to have some food first? And risk the wrath of the great organic sovereign? I don't think so. Now, how should I approach her?
Let me think. Well, she was talking before about mysteries, so why don't you try something unusual? Off the beaten track. I know.
Where are we going with this?
Well, let's make it serious. I will go to Heather. You can both be blindfolded. I'll tell her that you want to spend some quality time with her. I'll put a little music on. Give you two in a nice cozy spot together. Doesn't that sound nice?
You are so creative. I knew I would count on you.
How about this one?
I look too chunky. This one? Too old.
And what about this?
Too distracted.
This?
No, too pale. Look, maybe Spring Awakening was right. You can't reject them all. You have to post something.
Why? What's this obsession about posting?
Do you want people to think that we have abandoned our daughter? We haven't abandoned her. We're at her wedding. But our friends need to know that. Well, why can't they just wait until the wedding photos are available in a month or so? That's what we did. It was then. This is now. People expect real-time updates. Well, let's just post photos of Sandy and Artie then. You're not getting it. We need to show how happy we are. We are happy. It's like that old saying that if a tree falls in the forest and there's no Buddhists around, what's Zen? It always ends up with a bad joke with you, doesn't it? That's how I roll. Cosmic and spring-loaded.
Namaste. We were just looking for you. We thought we should take some photos of us together.
We were just talking about that, but John doesn't like any of my pictures I took of him. Well, let's take a look. I see what you mean. What? Well, first of all, the lighting is completely inadequate.
And there's a kind of a pastiness to your
Skin tone, I know.
And you might want to take them from a slightly different angle.
Wait, what?
Look, your public image takes care. You need to curate your image. Show them only what you want them to see. Then they'll be putting in your hands.
Look at it this way. We're creating a world for our clients.
You mean our friends?
Friends, clients, whatever. You're an influencer, so you know this. I'm trying to project believability and confidence. You never know who might want your services. Now, this is our post from yesterday. about our upcoming retreat.
You look good.
Well, I should hope so. A lot of hours went into this photo. It helps that it's from a few years ago.
Aren't you worried that people will be disappointed when they actually see you?
Nobody expects me to look like that in real life. Everybody knows that social media isn't real.
I do.
Well, you do now. It's a necessary evil that we harness to serve the greater good.
So, we thought we should take some photos of us together to show how happy we are about the kids getting married.
We are happy.
So are we, but it doesn't hurt for our clients. It doesn't hurt for our clients to see that our children are following in our footsteps. Commitment, fidelity, everything we sang about the last scene.
So, what's our message? I'm thinking we highlight the whole inclusivity thing. Diverse families joining together. That would be a really great look for our brand.
We used to be the poster children for diversity.
Let's make it look
Festive though. John and I can come off as kind of a downer sometimes.
really. When I look at you, that's not what I see. In fact, what I see is pretty intriguing.
Okay, let's sketch this out.
All right, hold on just a minute. I'm sorry, but these people are so naive. Let's bring a little reality into this conversation. 1, 2, Jill and Tom got married and they had a perfect scheme. They paid a ton of money to fulfill their wedding dream. They hired the best photographer and made her earn her pay. So they have a perfect record of their perfect wedding day. And it must have been the money or the stress, I suppose. But long before they said I do, they nearly come to blows. Everybody shouted cheese when they went to cut the cake. They got them to both smile on the 33rd take. It's all on social media. Social media. Let the phone cams roll.
Arthur was a winner, he was handsome and rich. He had a bad case of the 7-year itch. He took a little comfort on a dating site, but it wasn't very long before his crime came to light. He was cool, he was cautious, he was oh so discreet, but the same could not be said for all the people who would meet. And the pictures made it clear he had broken every vow, and it's all in the hands of the lawyers now, 'cause he's on social media. Social media. Let the phone cams roll. Did you stumble? Did you fall? Did you slip from on the bird? Did you diminish your temper? Did you say an ugly word?
Were you beastly to a waiter? Did you strut like a Nazi?
You better watch your back, 'cause now we're all paparazzi.
There's a show on in the cloud and it's all concerning you, sir.
But unless you're very lucky, you are not the producer. 'Cause legacies are fickle and you don't know who'll decide. And the internet's forever and there's nowhere to hide. Wasn't silly, she was savvy and shrewd, and she thought it her hokum from a lot of creepy views. And she met a very special guy, and what do you think? He finally admitted he had one little kink. He
he would make a little movie of some stuff that they did. He would cherish it forever and he'd keep it well hid. She had a funny feeling, but she said, yes, you can. And now she's the sweetheart of Kazakhstan. Social media. Social media. Let the phone cams roll.
I just don't get it. It started great, but then nothing. It was as if I didn't even exist to her. And then she just went and, hello, Earth to Michelle. I'm sorry. What happened? Do you think that she didn't like me? Oh, that's not even possible.
No, of course not. Maybe Heather just wasn't ready. But there's other folks, don't worry.
Right, sure. Okay, we've got plenty of time, plenty of energy. Yes, energy.
And time to spare.
That's right, I can do this. I'm Annalise, and once I set someone in my sights, I never give up.
Definitely a possibility. What's the play?
Here we go again.
Well, when lions and sons, they work together. They surround their prey and disorient them. What do you think?
You're a genius.
Watch out, you unsuspecting gazelle.
You're on the savannah now. So it's Charlie, right? Big day?
It sure is. It's about time, too. You know, I'm really happy for Artie, and, well, Heather's pretty interesting, don't you think? Oh, yeah, she's so interesting. This thing with her. Yes, this place, it's full of interesting people. It sure is. And you are one of them. Oh, yeah. Interesting and attractive.
And attractive people are drawn to attractive people, don't you think? I guess.
And it's nice to spend a little quality time with people, right? In just a short amount of time, perk you right up.
I guess so. If the chemistry is great, of course.
So, Charlie, what do you think about women?
Women? Well, I suppose.
Do you like them? Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
What are you looking for in a woman?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you want someone who's confident.
Alluring.
Engaging.
Someone whose hair you just can't resist running your hand through.
Yeah, hair.
It's good.
And a sparkling conversationalist, too. Sparkling. Scintillating. Effervescent. And someone who looks really hot and rides in his dress. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Dresses are good.
Even just